Hey, what's up guys? Tim here again. Got another themed bracelet tutorial for you today. So I've got a lot of requests for this one, and I guess of course it's due to the recent popularity of Suicide Squad. So we're doing the Harley Quinn themed Solomon's Hearts bracelet in kind of like an adjustable fashion, almost like a Mad Max style. And this is done in the Harley Quinn theme based on the character from the Suicide Squad movie. There we go. So nothing too special about this one, just a few changes on the, I guess the way we do the Solomon's Heart. We kind of have a different color, white colored core, so we're changing up the way we're doing the adjustable style. I thought the adjustable one was pretty nice for this one, thought it was fitting. And also we've kind of decorated the tail of the bracelet with some nice spacer beads. And guys, do remember all materials used in this video will be found in the links down below, and those are my affiliate links. So every time you guys shop through those affiliate links through Amazon, you are benefiting and helping out this channel, and I really appreciate that. Okay guys, so that being said, let's get into the Solomon's Hearts Harley Quinn themed Suicide Squad bracelet. That's a mouthful. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, so I got my paracord ready here. And we are doing this one kind of like a Mad Max style, but because we're doing a separate colored core for the bracelet, because I want that white behind the blue and red, we're going to do this slightly differently. So let's start out with our white, and we're going to double it over. Got all my measurements, of course, annotated here. I'm going to double it over. This will be our core. I'm going to take my red. I'm going to do a single Solomon or cobra knot. Let's call it cobra knot. Do a single cobra knot here. Oh, sorry if that wasn't clear. I'm sure most of you are familiar with the cobra knot now, but anyways. So that was the first cobra knot. So we're going to pull it somewhat tight. Okay. So we did one red cobra knot. Now we're going to do two blue ones. So we did red over the core. Now we're going to do two blues over the core. So blue over the core like that. Red over top, and then red through the loop we created. And of course that's the exact same knot I tied up there. Okay, so we do two blue. So again, blue over the core, red on top of that, and red through there. Okay, there we go. Now before we continue, we're going to take these end strands, and we're going to feed them just through here, like so. Now we're going to pull this shut, because this is going to be our Mad Max style closure. But I want there to be enough friction and tension on this, so what you do is pull this shut like that. See, now you can test it. You can see, you can feel how much tension is on there, because that's what really holds this bracelet closed, is the friction of the paracord through that loop. So give it as much as or as little as you need, but I suggest you give it enough so that it stays. Alright, so we'll just keep it like that. Now you can always use a fid to feed it through later, but I feel like this is a little better. So let's try that today. Okay, so there we go. We have our loop set up. Now we did two blue, now we're going to do two red. So red across the core. Pull that shut. So you can already see the first heart forming. It's pretty cool. So now two red. Like so. And then now two blue. So that's really all this pattern is. It's two reds and two blues are alternating two of the opposite colors. The reason I started out with that one red, single red first, because I want the first heart to be complete, because if I didn't do it, then you'd see it'd be missing that one, right? All right, so that is the pattern. Let's do a couple more. Two blue cobra knots. And then now two more red. Nope, my mistake. There we go, two red. Okay, so that is the pattern, quite easy, and I'm sure most of you are familiar with the cobra knots. Okay, so let's do this last one. So what's cool too is if you look at it on this side, you got the blue hearts. When you flip it over, you got the red. Just really nice. Okay, so we're going to continue weaving down our core, and this is where you can also determine your size. What's great about this is, because it's adjustable, you can determine the exact size you want. Okay, so I'm going to continue weaving all the way to the end, and then we'll show you the next few steps. Okay, so I've woven down majority of my bracelet. Everything looks pretty good. And this is about the size I want, like here. So I'm going to stop weaving here. And yeah, nothing much to finishing it. I mean, ideally you want to stop when you have the last single heart like this, so it looks good. But if not, that's not the end of the world. Okay, so I'm going to just pull the last knot really tight. We're going to snip and singe just right here. Now to finish off, to make this kind of tail piece look a bit nicer, what we're going to do, I've already put one on here, but these are some really cool little spacer beads, and they have these kind of faux kind of rhinestones on them, which are pretty cool, and they're kind of gold colored, so that's pretty nice. And see, I've got one here. These just kind of, you can kind of just feed these onto the bottom two strands. The opening is, it's a little small, so you may have to carefully just work them on like that. And of course, I will provide a link on where to get these in the description. Okay, so there we go. So now you have options here. I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move these up here, and I'm going to just tie, let's just tie a diamond knot, because I believe I probably need about that much space just to make it adjustable. Okay, let's quickly do that. Now I will, this diamond knot will be a bit tougher because I don't have much cord to work with, but if you don't know how to do the diamond knot, of course, you guys can check my dedicated tutorial for that. Do my loop over the left strand like that. Go under that, over, under, over. Okay, got our carriage bend. There we go. And then go one under here, like that. And oh, got a little lost. There we go. One under here. Come on. There we go. So I know that wasn't clear at all because my cords are too short, but again, check my dedicated tutorial for that. Okay. Let's form this up nicely. Okay, now what do I want to do? Let me think. Ooh, what I think I'll do is we'll actually let's add a ranger bead right here. So first let's check how much space we have. Yeah, I think if we have one ranger bead right here, that would look pretty nice. And this should be enough to fit the hand and wrist through, I believe. Okay, so let's do that in the next step. So we'll tie a ranger bead right here, and I believe I'm going to go with a bit of gold paracord, just to go with that, that theme of the bling, right? Okay, let's do that in the next step. Okay, so now for the ranger bead, I've got my little white section here that I'm going to place the bead in, and I've got a piece of paracord, roughly a little over a feet, 1 foot a feet. Anyways. Yeah, the longer the piece you have, the easier it'll be. So I know we like to save paracord, but I'm going to use a longer strand just to make it easier. Okay, so we're going to lay one strand across like this. We're going to bring this one behind and over like so. Okay. Now from here, we're going to take this one and go behind again and go in front. So we're like that now. This may not be as clear because I'm using such a small piece, but you guys can always check my dedicated tutorial for this. So then now from here, we're going to go through this bottom loop here, like that. Okay. So we should be here now. And from here, we want to just turn everything over, like this. And now through this loop on the right, you're going to pull this strand to the other side like that. Okay. And now for this longer strand up top here, we're going to go through that opening we created, like so. And then now for the shorter strand, we're just going to go right next to it, right there. Okay. And that is our ranger bead. Okay. So if that was a little too fast, not too clear, you can check my dedicated tutorial, which I will link in this video, of course. Okay, so now I just have to get all the slack out of my ranger bead. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then we'll be finished. Okay, so whenever you're done your bead like this, just snip and singe off the excess. Okay, and on here, it's up to you if you want to clip the tails off. I think for this bracelet, I'm just going to shorten them a bit and leave a couple tails here because it looks a little more decorative. And that's it, we'll be done. Okay, and there we have it, we're finished. So I have snipped and singed off all the excess here, off the ranger beads. That looks good. Just shorten the tails on the diamond knot. I think this one looks nice with the bit of tails here. And we now have our adjustable Solomon's Heart bracelet. And this is done with the Harley Quinn theme from Suicide Squad. That's it, guys. I hope you guys like this one. And, you know, whenever I show you guys these themed bracelets, or any bracelet for that matter, feel free to modify it, change it, change it as you wish, and do what really works for you, because in the end, all these tutorials are really just a guideline for you, and I hope to explain kind of like a concept to you. And I really hope that you guys, take those concepts and kind of just run with it, make it your own, do whatever works for you. All right. Okay, so that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and do check out the links down below for all the materials used. And every time you guys shop through my Amazon affiliate links, you are supporting this channel. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.